Hi, you may be feeling stressed, anxious, and/or worried with the exams period. It is important to always practice self-care, but even more so during this time. Firstly, know that your worth and sense of self do not depend on and cannot be measured by grades or marks. You are an awesome creation, your potential is limitless, do not forget that. These moments will pass. Here are 7 tips I am sharing. Number 1, breathe. It's free and essential. It is important to be conscious of our breathing and notice if we hold our breath in a lot, which can happen when tense or studying hard. Breath creates flow and oxygen to the brain and a sense of calm, which is essential for performance and memory. At the end of these tips, I will be sharing a breathing exercise. Number 2 is gratitude. Being in a state of gratitude can really help, especially when things feel negative, stressful, and gloomy. It can literally change the state of our mind. Try to make a practice of saying at least 3 things when you wake up and before you sleep that you are grateful for each day. If you can do more, that's great. You can write them down, you can think it in your mind, especially when you feel overwhelmed. Take a pause and think of 3 to 7 things you feel grateful for. Number 3 is meditation and mindfulness, being in the present moment. Use guided meditations every day if you can to help bring your mind into the present. It can be easy to start worrying about what the future holds or be thinking about the past and what happened. Accept these thoughts exist, but they are not the whole picture. You can observe them like floating clouds. We do not always need to engage with or act on these thoughts, but we can observe them and try not to give the negative ones power. Number 4 is movement. When studying, it is easy to be sat at a desk for hours. It is crucial to create movement in the body for flow. It will help your performance and focus. Simply get up and stretch. Make a schedule for you that works every 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. But I would not go over 30 minutes without standing up at least once and taking a stretch even for a few seconds. It will help the overall flow. Number 5 is grounding through connecting to all your senses. It is important to ground ourselves, especially when feeling overwhelmed and stressed out. You can do this by engaging your senses. Create a self-care toolbox that you can go to when you feel the need. In there, you may want to keep an essential oil that you find uplifting. You may want to create a playlist of music or sounds that you like, that you can keep. You can also keep a picture or an image of something that you like to look at, perhaps some dark chocolate or something to hand you like the taste of, and something that feels nice. Perhaps a texture you like, or a stress ball, or something that gives a nice sensory experience. Number 6 is connect to nature. This is super important. Go out, get some fresh air, observe nature, the trees, flowers, plants, animals. You are part of the bigger picture, and connecting to nature can be amazing. If you have a garden or can access an outdoor space, go for a walk, go to the park. It can really help change how we feel. And number 7, establish healthy, supportive relationships. First and foremost, it is important to establish a healthy relationship with yourself. Check in that your inner voice is not the one that's critical, that dominates the most. Try to be compassionate towards yourself. Think about it like being on a team. You need to be on your own side. If you're criticizing and being down on yourself all the time, that won't help lift and support you. So be compassionate and kind. Surround yourself by those who have similar values and uplift you. A recap, those 7 tips are: breathe consciously, practice gratitude, meditation and mindfulness, bring yourself in the present moment, movement, ground yourself through connecting to all your senses, connect to nature, establish healthy supportive relationships with yourself and others. The breathing exercise I mentioned at the beginning is known as square or box breathing. Imagine creating a square in the air with your finger. I will briefly guide you with one round, and there will be a link to a video if anyone wants to go ahead and do the guided exercise fully. So as you draw a line upwards with your finger, breathe in, hold for the count of 4 as you draw or imagine a line across, and as you breathe out, draw or imagine a line back down, and hold for the count of 4 as you draw or imagine the final line back across to complete the square, and then repeat as many times as you like. So imagining the square, we'll just do one round now. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then just take a normal breath in and out. Just remember that things sometimes don't go as we wish, but there may be greater blessings in it that we need to be open to. Reach out to those around you if you need support. There will be some links shared by the Legacy Project that can signpost to organisations that can provide support if you need. I hope the 7 tips will be of some benefit. Wishing you very well and all the best, and remember, it will be okay and you've got this.